Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And again, building off what some of the others have said about this, I think the single most important priority for Congress should be this widespread vaccination. And what we had to do, it was a three-step process. One was to develop a vaccine. Two was to get the shots in people's arms. And thirdly, as a result, we could open our economy and bring kids back to school. But I want to just focus about schools for a moment, because according to the McKinsey report, students unfortunately are falling behind academically. But that's not all. That's not the end of the story. I'm talking to educators. They've told us about the fact that their kids across this country are not getting their meals. Their abuse, neglect, according to the American Academy of Pediatricians, and the mental well-being, missing out on their peer involvement with them is there. In fact, over the last week, we talked with Steve Woodring. He's the Preston County Superintendent in West Virginia and president of the Association of Schools, School Administrators. And he said, during this pandemic, he said, we're missing some kids. We have no idea where they are. And we have a principal in one of the counties that actually is going door to door to touch base with the kids, find out how the families are doing with it. Just yesterday, we spoke with the colleges, universities in West Virginia, and they said they're planning this fall to have remedial classes because they know that the kids are falling behind academically as a result of this. So again, Mr. Chairman, vaccination is the key. West Virginia is doing its part. West Virginia is ranked second in the country. Public broadcast, PBS, just put out a report yesterday that said we're now up to 15% of our population has been vaccinated, and we're 90% of our utilization of the drugs that we've been getting. So unfortunately, that's not the way it is across the country. A lot of the other states are not, they're struggling to attain this widespread vaccination. And maybe we're confusing them because the message we're sending from Congress is that we want to address a political wish list. I don't understand that. We should be addressing primarily just getting our kids vaccinated. So again, I'm going to reinforce it. Our goal should be, Mr. Chairman, get our kids back in the classrooms and opening up our economy. It's not that complicated, but unfortunately, we've allowed politics to come into this, and we're putting in this political wish list and causing us not to be able to work on a bipartisan manner.